All right, finally found this place. Of course, it's Watkins Road East and not just regular. So he does have a driveway here. We found that out. And so I'm pulled off in it. I'm gonna get some shots here of the road, and then I'll walk this long stretch back because I'm not gonna be able to drive all the way back in there. I probably could, but I'm not gonna scratch my truck up. So let me get some shots right here first. All right, I'm heading back on this trail. I'm guessing this is his driveway because there's no other driveway put in. And we'll see how this goes. This gradually rises up a little hill here. It's getting grown up where nobody's been back here in a while. Nothing a bush hog couldn't fix with one pass. So far I'm not seeing any ruts or anything, so shouldn't have a problem getting up in here with a little trimming. All right, coming up to the crest of the hill. It wasn't a bad hill, and again, no ruts at all. Ground looks good. You can really see how grown up it is on this trail though, or especially right in here, you about lose the tire marks. Here is a crossover I seen on the map going from one property to the other over here. So I'm going to keep going back this way because I'm about halfway, almost halfway back there. I'm about halfway back. This thing reminds me of a golf club or the little flag on a mailbox, the way it comes out here and opens up. But I'm getting back there. I can already tell this land's going to be beautiful. I'm seeing a good deal of pine trees back here. Lots of pine needles on the ground. Getting very close to the back now. Somebody's going to spend a small fortune on gravel just to gravel this, because I think I measured 1,650 or 1,700 feet back here, maybe more than that. Yeah, here we go, we're getting close. All right, and just about to the end of this. Let me hold this phone upside down, it shows it better. You can see I'm getting ready to come out to where the property starts, and hopefully this is showing up on the camera. Okay, so I'm basically at the edge right here. So looking back that way, there's a slight roll off down in there. I'm going to walk on out here to the tip, and then I'll walk down into the property in the center. Okay, I found the back corner. I'm the blue dot there. I'm all the way back here to this corner, and you can tell there is a property stake marker right there and a very old no trespassing sign and a fence line that runs down this way. So I'm going to follow this. There's a cutout road here that goes down into the mailbox flag part that I call it. I should raise that up, the mailbox flag part. And then I'll cut across in the center. I want to see what this road looks like. But this is definitely the back side of the property. Going down this back side, there's a trail right here, it looks like, that's cut in. I mean, they've got trails cut in here in different places. This land is pristine. I mean, there is nothing wrong with this land. It rolls gently down. There's a little low spot down in here. So I mean, you could build right back in here in the corner if you wanted to and be away from everybody. I'd want to build right dead center if it's possible in this mailbox flag part. But I'm going to continue down through here. There's that fence line. The area is just really nice. This is a higher end part of Loudon. There's very nice houses built out through here because it's close to the lake, and actually we're heading towards the lake. Too bad this doesn't connect. All right, so it looks like I'm about halfway down the back side. There's a tree down here that continues. I'm going to cut across the middle now to see what it's like. Get these spider webs out of the way. I mean, this is mostly pine. There's another trail here. It's almost like they were going to subdivide this, but you could tell it's not been mowed or bush hogging in at least 4 or 5 years from the growth here. But man, let me tell you, this is some gorgeous land. All right, look back in there. I am almost in the middle of the property. It doesn't look like it's flooded at any time. I don't see any signs of it. It is a lower spot, but man, right here is where I would build if I had this property. That way nobody can build right on top of you. Exploring more back in here, I see some dirt piles. I'm gonna go check out what that's all about. Somebody has done some digging back here. I'll show you on the GPS map as soon as I get to it here. I guess you can see those. Those are mounds. I don't know what they were digging for. Well, this is odd. I wonder what this is all about. I hope this is showing good on here. I'll take some pictures of it. You can kind of see where I'm at here. Let me hold that upside down because I came in that way and hacked down through there. So if you can see that fence line right there and the green grass behind it, that's the property edge. Just so you know where this is at if you ever need to look at it or need to point it out. That is probably a 6-foot hole. When I came into the property, I came in through the right of way, made a left at the back, turned down through there, walked through the middle, and now I'm here towards the back corner. That back corner is right up here, about 100 feet in front of me. And you can see where they've come through here and cleared at one time, but it's growing up. There's a little bit of fence material right here, like welded wire fence. But obviously, well, that might be their property line right here. So I'm gonna walk this trail down this way on this side and check everything out. You're basically passing that hole that's been dug, which I find is really weird. I don't know, maybe back in the day they needed to bury a cow and then they didn't. I don't know. But that's open field over to the right there. And that's this property over here on that side. So I'm gonna continue down this trail. I can't say it enough. This property is awesome. As long as there's no perk problems, as long as there's no flood zone problems, I would jump all over this property. All right, there's some ruts through here. That welded wire fence is right here. I'm gonna get a shot of that. It's like a border or something, I don't know. It looks like they might have got mangled up in it right up here. I'll get a picture of this just to show you. But I'm thinking the property line is right there. If I was guessing, I would say this is 90% pine trees back here. There is some hardwood though, especially around the boundary. But inside here, it's probably 90% pine. So I'm heading back this way. Looks a little more grown up here. I'm sure there's a trail right up here somewhere. Let me get back on that map. Yep, I'm right to the edge. So there should be a trail right here if they went all the way around it. Yeah, I think I see it. Maybe not. All right, you can see on here I'm at the corner. So there's a fence post right here, a stone, and this tree. I'm right on it. So now we're shooting back up that way. I think I'm gonna have to go back this way a little bit because this is really grown up. That is super thick back in there, back in here to the right. So I'm gonna walk back up this way and then cut up. Hopefully the trail will clear up a little bit. Okay, I'm skirting my way back up the side here on the what I call the mailbox flag. I keep wanting to say stamp. There's less of a trail over here. I don't even know if they ever cut one in on this side, so I'm just bushwhacking it. But it's not bad. It's not bad growing up on this edge. You can see I'm that blue dot, and I'm right on the property line. It's right over here, just a little to my right. And I mean, this land is 90% level. Just a little bit of a rolling hill up at that one section. And there's game trails back in here too. I would say there's deer. I would love to get a picture of some deer back here, but I haven't seen one and I'm making too much noise anyways. Everything's crunchy. But anyhow, I'm halfway back up that side, almost back to the trail. And then I'll head down to the truck and get some drone shots of this. This is pretty much untouched property. All right, I'm about to come back out on the trail, the right of way up through there, the skinny right of way. I'm a little off the side because it got a little bit thick through there. There's a little bit of a slant here, nothing to worry about. Real close to the road. Yeah, I don't know what I would do without this GPS. I thought I was back to the main trail and it was one more over. And here's the main trail again. So I'm up here to the side of the mailbox flag area that I called it earlier several times. And I'm headed back towards the truck. But I hope you can get a good visual of those tall pine trees. They are awesome. Don't like pine trees around my house, but these are the beautiful straight telephone pole looking kind.